I'm going to now teach you how to make a very quick but very delicious salad made out of paneer. If you don't have paneer, you can also use tofu, you can also use feta, they work equally well. This is very healthy, it's very good for you and absolutely fat free. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to make a dressing. The dressing is made out of tamarind chutney, and if you follow my home cooking videos you will see there's a recipe for an imli chutney or a tamarind chutney, and this is the base to make the chaat or the Indian salad. To make the tamarind chutney, a very quick recap: you boil your tamarind along with jaggery and a few spices till the water is reduced by half, and then you strain it out and you get a thick chutney which looks like a chocolate sauce, but is actually not a chocolate sauce. Is tamarind chutney with jaggery and a few spices. Very nice tangy flavors. The sweetness comes from jaggery, and you can add a little bit of honey or even a small amount of sugar if you want, but the spices are the one which really get you going. So I'm going to spoon in a few spoons of tamarind chutney. In this I'm going to add a little bit of mint, fresh mint, which really works quite well because a chaat should be very flavorful. It should really excite your palate. I've got some chopped ginger here, a little chopped ginger, a small amount of chopped red onions. You can use spring onions if you want, there's nothing wrong with that. It has a good flavor, and a good generous amount of fresh coriander. This chutney, this dressing and the salad is extremely flavorful, is very refreshing. All you do is you spoon that together, stir it together, and you get a dressing. And in the dressing there is absolutely no oil, it's just a chutney which has been enhanced with a few more ingredients. A little bit of salt because the paneer is quite flat, so you need to add a slightly amount of salt. There is enough salt also in the chutney, but a small amount is still needed. And lastly, the paneer. Indian cheese, cottage cheese, tofu or feta, they will all work perfectly well. I'm going to spoon in all the paneer. Now the paneer is quite delicate and soft, so don't have to be very rigorous. Gently fold it together, very gently fold it together, and all the flavors of the chutney are going to coat the paneer. You can add in this flaked almonds, you can add in some fresh fruit like say a mango or even pineapple, it will work quite well. You can even add some toasted sesame seeds, even that would work quite well. And lastly, you're going to spoon it out into a bowl. It's important that when you serve it to your friends and family, you take a little bit of care and effort and try and put it into something interesting and unique. So even a simple thing like a paneer salad doesn't have to be boring. Main thing is it has to be delicious and tasty, but at the same time it should look nice. And here we are. I've got my bowl full of happiness right here. I'm going to taste it. It smells fantastic. You can smell the coriander, you can smell the onion, you can smell the ginger, you can smell the tamarind chutney. But taste is most important. Wow. Boom. It bursts with lots of flavors. It bursts with lots of passion. It bursts with flavors which you really enjoy, which I enjoy to eat and I enjoy to cook with. Wonderful. That's my paneer tamarind chaat.